basically your control box for your drills and your feed. That's all this does. So what you'll want to do is once we figure out, yep, the centers are good, we will start by drilling one hole.
Yeah.
I'll drill one hole at a time. When we move to the next barrier, we'll try to drill all three. I would actually feed them down until they touch and then turn your drills on. Dry firing is hard on the drills, especially in the vertical position. You see how that drill bit, the collar on it, the neck on it is hitting the latch.
It's sharp bolted.
It just beats the crap out of that latch. So
plus, you're not going to be in the hole if you start above it and try to get it in. It's
yeah, you're on the way up, and as you hang up a little bit, you're going to have some of that. Right. Try to eliminate it as much as you can. So that's all this is going to do. Turn the drills on, feed the rails down, feed them back up. This type of these are rock drills. They're meant to drill through rock and concrete and granite and stuff like that. Asphalt, cobble, sand, gravel, any of that stuff is where you may hang up. So as you start drilling these, you're going to hear and see those things start to slow down, and you want to try to avoid binding up as much as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you may toggle the feed up and down as it starts to hang up, and all of a sudden you see it or you hear the drill going, but all of a sudden that drill still ain't spinning very fast.
Right. You may have to put those two off and then put
bad things are about to happen. It's going to happen no matter what you do. This is somewhat new to Minnich. That's a low oil shutoff switch. If that turns completely red, you're out of oil. Okay. And it'll turn the air off to the drills. So you have to make sure, I'm gonna say probably every 4 hours when you take a break, something like that, check that lubricator. It is under air pressure, so you got to make sure the air's bled off, but just try to keep it full. Rock drill oil only. Chad brought some. The reason that we say rock drill oil, not air tool oil, is it has the right tack consistency for the rock drills. So it actually, the tack holds it to the internal parts under the high air pressure. So like air tool oil is too thin, regular motor oil doesn't have that right tack. That's a brake. When you're drilling, you'll want to set the brake so it doesn't rock. We don't know what's under here.
Right.
So once you break through the roadway, and if that's clay, you're done.
Right, it's all over.
You're done. Right. So, or if it's sand, as long as you've got good spin and good hammer and stuff's coming out of the hole, it's drilling.
Right.
But if you see it slow down or you don't notice anything coming up out, bad things are about to go down.
Yeah.
This little gauge right here is for your feed pressure.
Yeah.
It could probably, on this machine, because it's vertical, anywhere from maybe 0 to 10 pounds. I moved it down to what, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Basically gravity at that point. And you can play with that a little bit. If it's drilling good and you want to speed that up a little bit, you can. Or if it's not drilling good, turn it down to 0 and see what happens.
Right.
0 or 1. This is just your travel valve, forward and reverse. This is for the dust collector. If you are up top and it's raining, you really don't have a choice. If you suck air through here, it's gonna clog it.
Yeah.
It is gonna clog it up. Moisture and concrete dust, bad combination. At this depth, I can't tell you how many holes you're gonna drill before you wanna dump these buckets.
Right.
Like a standard 10-inch hole, 1 3/8, might be every 40, 50 holes.
Right.
You'll be able to see the dust start building up in here. If it gets about a quarter of the way, you'll want to start thinking about dumping it. If you let it go too long, it'll start blowing the dust out the top. It will not engage until you turn your drills on.
Okay.
So, to be honest, I'd probably leave it off today. But if we get under here, we can probably go ahead and drill because it's pretty dry. Pulse button, that just shoots a reverse pulse of air through the system. So, man, at this depth, I don't know, maybe every couple barriers hit the pulse button, and then when I dump the buckets and put them back on empty, I shoot it again.
Blow the lines out?
Yeah. You can't really over pulse it, but you can forget about it and not pulse it enough. It'll also help keep. This is where stuff is gonna, anywhere there's a belly in the hose, just like your shop vac,
Right.
because it is very efficient and it's gonna take chunks. Like if you're drilling chunks of asphalt and concrete, it's gonna do it.
You got filters in here or anything?
Yeah, there's filters in here. It's about the size of that
Is there
can.
any way to get to them other than taking these off?
Yep, when you pull the buckets off,
You can pull them out?
yep, there's a wing nut up inside there. Just spin it off and the filter comes out.
If one of these stops, there's usually chunks stuck at the top.
Right.
And there could be concrete or debris over time that comes in here and gets wedged in that canister. So
Okay.
I will let you have this.